Okay, here's how this is going to work, guys. I'm going to do ad reviews first. So if you have your ads that you want reviews for, pop them in the chat. I need a link to your Notion page, which is full of your ads. Once we've done all the ads, I'm going to open up the floor, and I'll be happy to do any store reviews that you want, any product reviews that you want, which is new, and any ad problems or ad reviews that you want, like actual ad data reviews. If you want me to take a look through the performance of your store, the performance of your ads, that's where we can do that then. And in the meantime, how's everyone going? I've been reviewing everyone's products all week so far. I've done about, I think, 15 different products. I still have a few to get through. So it's been awesome seeing all the products that you guys are planning to put in your stores. And hopefully those of you who I did speak to over Messenger have popped in this stream. If you have any questions relating to products and prices, feel free to pop that in the chat here too. And I'll be happy to sort of guide you in how you can talk to the supplier and how you can get an understanding of maybe why a product that you thought should be cheap, maybe the supplier is saying it's a bit more expensive. I can help you with that. All part of the call. All right, so we'll start here. As I go through these, if I see a website review, I've seen it, you'll be first on the list when I do website reviews, but I'm going to start first just with ads. First ads that I can see is Jim Walsh. Can I please review your ads for Funny September? Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look. And just let me share my... Oh, before that, if you're watching on YouTube, welcome. This is a stream for the Freedom Club. The URL is in the top left there. And this, excuse me, this is a website. Sorry, it's not really a website. This is a community you can join to get access to coaches like myself who have made 8 figures in Shopify sales. That's my 8-figure store right there. That's 100,000 orders, by the way. Coaches like me who will help you get your dropshipping stores off the ground and hopefully into profit. That's what we're all about here. So for everyone from the Freedom Club, welcome. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm going to get started right now. All right, so Jim Walsh. Pain SE ads. Pain SE. Okay, let me just take a quick look at your website here. Pain SE. That's a lovely looking website. I'll do a full website review for you later, but yeah, it looks nice. Looks very nice. And your ads. Let's take a look at your ads. So the first one here. Let's play.
Today we have compression gloves. They feel really good. They provide just security, helps with the joints, arthritis.
The point of these is to compress your hands. So these are great for using any
Sorry
time.
guys, I think I stopped sharing. 1 second. I clicked the stop sharing button by accident. We'll do it again.
You can sleep with them too if you want. It's not a full glove, like the fingertips are still open, so you can still use your phone, you can drive, you can do whatever you want while wearing them.
These gloves really work.
These gloves work fantastic.
All right. I'm just going to rewatch it again. I get that the gloves work. That's great that that's coming through, and that's the message that I'm getting. I'm just not sure if I missed it. I do have sound. You may not be able to hear sound through the stream on the Freedom Club, just due to how my mic works. I can probably bring my mic closer to the music, and that might work. But I have a really good studio mic here, so it's not easy to pick up background sound. If you're watching on YouTube, my streaming platform, actually picks up the sound of my desktop. So that's the difference there. You're driving? Okay, no problem, Sophia. When we get there, hopefully you'll finish driving, but until then, you can watch the replay. All right, I'm going to watch that one more time. By the way, Jim, good music. I love the music, and the voice was coming through nice and clear. I'll just rewatch it.
Today we have compression gloves. They feel really good. They provide just security, helps with the joints, arthritis.
The point of these is to compress your hands. So these are great for using anytime. You can sleep with them too if you want. It's not a full glove, like the fingertips are still open, so you can still use your phone.
All right, cool.
You can drive.
My feedback for this is this. Okay, first of all, it's a 36-second ad. I would really love if you could shave 6 seconds of it. Because if you can get your ad under 30 seconds, your ad gets shown in more places with sound and autoplay. So you get better bang for your buck. And shaving off 6 seconds is actually really easy. You just gotta like take the bits that aren't really important and just cut them down little by little. If you take 6 1 second cuts, you get that 6 seconds back. In terms of the ad, it's pretty good, but like this particular product is good for compression. So this particular product is good for, she said, arthritis and joint pain. You've said optimize blood circulation, boost recovery for faster mobility. I'm not seeing the benefits, is I guess what I'm coming in at. Does she mention the benefits more? Because if she does, it'd be good if you had the benefits announced at the very start of the ad. For those of you suffering with arthritis and joint pain, and whatever else this helps with, and you say this is the solution I found, and then you show the rest of it, because no one's going to be sticking around. I think you mentioned it here. No one's sticking around for 7 seconds to figure out what this is for. So we got to remember, people's attention is short. Tell them the problem that you're going to solve, and then show them how you're going to solve it. All right, let's take a look at the second one.
The compression gloves help with rheumatoid arthritis.
You've done it.
And such.
You did it right there. So the second ad is really good so far. So that's what I'm talking about. Talking about the problem first. Good job.
The compression gloves help with rheumatoid arthritis, tendonitis, and such. Basically, you just slip them on.
The point of these is to compress your hands. These are great for using anytime. You can sleep with them too if you want. It's not a full glove, like the fingertips are still open, so you can still use your phone, you can drive, you can do whatever you want while wearing them.
These gloves really work.
This is the better ad. That's the much better ad. Cut that down to 30 seconds and let's go. Excuse me. I ate too fast as usual. Trying to get here for the stream. 1 second, everybody. Sorry guys, my wife was just delivering a much needed coffee. Thank you very much, wifey. Okay, much stronger ad for the second one. Cut it down to 30 seconds and you got yourself a winner. Take the best parts of that and cut it down to 15 seconds. So you've got a 30 second and a couple of 15 seconds. Why? 15 seconds are even cheaper to run on Facebook. They get seen in even more places, and they get seen fully played and like fully, instead of having to press play on the ad after a video, they actually get played automatically with sound, which is a really big thing. So great ad at 30 seconds, and then have 2 ads cut down to 15 seconds, and you got yourself a winning campaign there. With a product like this too, you can also have an image ad. These are great images. So if you're going to do an image ad, you have like an image like this with the hand straight up like that, and then around it you would have the features that this glove has with little icons, so that we can add some sort of visual aspect to the features that this ad has, and the benefits, sorry, not the features, the benefits that this product has. Cool. And then I'll do your website review later. Good job. That's going to work really well, I feel. All right. Who else has some ads to review? Joyce, you want some advice on your store and ad performance? Yep, I'll do ad performance next. So I'll check out your performance after this. I'm just doing ad reviews first. Sophia, let's take a look at yours. I don't seem to have access. Maybe this one, if I give you my email address, can you give me access when you get a moment to? At gmail.com. For some reason, this one is restricted, so I can't look at that Notion. I will be happy to have a look. Just let me know once you've given me access to it, and I will gladly review. Even if it's later on the stream, don't do anything dangerous in your car. Okay. Life Ease plus ads. Oh, sorry, Life Ease Plus. Okay, just let me check your website real quick. Again, not a full review, just want to take a look at what we're selling. A fridge freshness enhancer. Oh, I actually had a similar product that I was going to actually test, and I never got around to testing it. This one looks better than the one I was thinking about selling. This looks really good. Okay, let's have a look at your ads. 30-second ads, I like it. Have you been listening to my streams?
It'll actually preserve your food for longer.
This freshness enhancer effectively reduces unpleasant odors from your fridge.
There is no odor at all when I open up my refrigerator.
This is really great. You can use it on 2 modes. Circulates active oxygen to the 4 corners of your fridge quickly and effectively.
Sleek and compact. It does have a long battery life.
And you can charge it right there.
So overall, I would really recommend buying this product.
It's a little bit disjointed. You got all the right things in there. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit. You know, I think it's just jumping between everybody a little tiny bit too much, and we might need a little bit longer on each person. Will it work? Probably. It's probably just fine the way it is, but my perfection in me personally would like to see that just a little bit less disjointed. Having said that, I wouldn't say that should stop you from giving it a good test, because it might work really well.
There is no odor at all when I open up my refrigerator.
This freshness...
That is how you open an ad. That is fantastic. I like that a lot. Let's just rewind that. I know you guys probably can't hear it. Let me put my microphone to the speakers.
There is no odor at all when I open up my refrigerator.
This freshness enhancer effectively reduces unpleasant odors from your fridge.
It'll actually preserve your food for longer.
This is really great. You can use it on 2 modes. Circulates active oxygen to the 4 corners of your fridge quickly and effectively.
Sleek and compact. It does have a long battery life.
And you can charge it right there.
So overall, I would really recommend buying this product.
Go with the second ad. It's perfect. 100% perfection. Well done. Well done. And I will do a review of your store, assuming there's no... well, as soon as I'm finished with the website reviews. Okay. Sophia, I'm not sure if you gave me this. I think you gave me this after, so I don't think you fixed it yet. Just double check. Not yet. All right. Damon. Yeah, a lot of people jumped in quick. If I get a chance, I will have I'd love to have a look at your tests on your ads. Okay, Jess, want to say thank you for everything I do for us. You're welcome. You're still working on improvements to your website. Terrific. The call from last week was very informative. I aim to please and give as much information as possible. Lots of insights. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, unfortunately, you won't better stay on the call as you're working at the mines at the moment, but you're making time to work on Aquaglow too. You see me next week with updates. Fantastic. No, that's cool. I respect that. You know, when I first started in e-commerce, is my mic still? Yeah, it is still on. When I first started in e-commerce, I had a day job, and it took me like 3 goes before I found 6. No, who knows how many goes actually? More than 3 probably. Homecraftology was at least my 3rd or 4th store, so it took me a little bit of time to find the right product for me with the right audience. And even once I found it, I still worked my day job for the first 3 years of Homecraftology. I mean, why would I quit? I could do Homecraftology on the side. I've just been given access to the ads we were talking about before, so we'll look at them in a second. But I ran Homecraftology on the side. I pretty much ran Homecraftology while I was working, to be honest. I would go to work, open up my laptop, and then I would sit there and instead of doing the work I was supposed to do the work. Dwayne, no sound? Can you not hear me? You guys can hear me, can't you? Just give me a hands up if you can still hear me, because my screen's going blue. I guess not. Let me just ask the chat. You can. Good. So I ran Homecraftology for a good 3 years or so in my day job, and I wanted desperately to get a redundancy from my job. So I wanted to make myself completely unneeded. So I did less and less and less work for the company. And all that ended up happening was they realized how unstressed I was and how cool I was acting because I wasn't doing anything I was supposed to be doing. They gave me a promotion. They literally gave me more money to do the same amount of work, which was nothing. So I quit Homecraftology only when I knew that it could sustain me and that it was a product that could continue to grow, and more importantly, and this is something I need you guys to all consider, is my product something that people will come back for? It's all very well and good to have a product that people buy once, and if that's going to make you, $5,000 to $20,000 a month, fantastic. Fantastic. Even if it makes you $100,000 a month. But it also needs to be a product that is sustainable, where you can on-sell something from your store to make people come back, because it costs you like a quarter of the price to make a sale from someone who's already been a customer of yours than it will cost you for a fresh new customer. I think it cost me about $50 for a new customer, and for a Facebook ad for my existing customers, maybe $25 in total. So I fully respect you guys if you have to go get a day job. If my store was doing badly, I could get a day job too, honestly. Honestly, I would. And, so full on respect, do what you got to do. It's because this is not cheap. You pay your money for your course. That's one thing. But then you got to go out and you got to test your product. And that's limited. Your success there is limited by your budget. Not saying you blow your budget all at once, but you're going to need some sort of capital to pay for your ads and then scale your ads, because while you might make money having your ads at $50 a day, and you might be like, this is a cool product, I'm making money, this is great, and you make a profit in a month. When you start to scale your store, well, your cost per purchase goes up, and for a time, and Damon's experienced this recently, for a time, it's going to be difficult. You're going to have good days and bad days, and you could scale your store to 20K, 40K, 60K per month, and you could barely break even. But it's the little strategies that I give you that are going to help you along the way to retain your customers and to build your business so that people come back and they see your brand as something that they can trust. Anyway, I digress. Let's take a look at Sleep Pace. Where is the tab? Here it is. All right, Sleep Pace. Jimmy and Sheridan. New to the platform. I appreciate my time today. Oh, you're welcome. And welcome to the platform, Jimmy and Sheridan. You may notice I'm not one of the coaches that you can get access to as your day-to-day success coach. I come in as one of the senior coaches here. So I actually approve all of your products before you put them on your store. And I also do these streams twice a week. First stream is for Facebook ads and then anything else. Second stream is that's where all my golden nuggets are dropped. That's where I'll teach you the advanced stuff. All right. Sleep Pace ads. Let's take a look at the creative. So we've got a short here. Okay, this is in square format, which is great. So if you're wondering what formats you should be putting your ads in, square at a minimum. I think that's what the course teaches too. Square ads are fantastic because they take up a lot of space in the newsfeed. But the other side of things too, once you've done your initial ads, like this to get started, square ads are great. Once you've done your initial ads and things are going well, you probably want to then go and make ads in all the different formats so that you could take up the entire screen on Instagram. Take up the entire screen on Instagram, and you want to have your wide ones just like the movie theater so that you can take up the whole screen in those positions too. And so you want all three sizes, square, long, and wide. But when you're first starting, and to be honest, most of my ads are probably square, to be fair. So square ads are great.
Shocked by the sound quality.
Are you looking for a comfortable solution for listening to your music and audiobook? This is the answer.
As you're relaxing, you can pull them down and you can sleep with them on.
They're perfect for Netflix, music, podcasts,
It's pretty jarring, to be honest, just there. Whose store was this? Sophia. This is going to be a very tricky product to sell, Sophia. I'm not sure if you're going to actually find a lot of success with this. Reason being, it went viral 4 or 5 years ago. The ad itself it's okay. We're talking 33 seconds, but it was a little bit jarring there, right?
Relaxing, you can pull them down and you can sleep with them on.
They're perfect.
Right there, the music changes, the key changes, the voice changes. If you only got certain footage, make it shorter. Make this smooth and relaxing. This product is about relaxing, not sort of upbeat tempos and stuff. We need downbeats, slow, because this is about taking your own space. The woman you got in here is quite good.
Just really, really awesome, really comfortable.
I mean, it's okay. With a couple of slight tweaks there, you can definitely launch that video. As for how successful it's going to be, I wish you luck. I want to encourage you to remain vigilant on this one. If you don't get sales in the first 3 days, it's time to pivot.
You can finally sleep all night listening to music. It helps drown out my tinnitus. They're perfect for music, white noise, Netflix podcasts, meditations, and more. I can even fall asleep faster.
Yeah, the second ad's the better one of the two for sure. So that one's much, much, much better. Okay. Primary text. Instantly improve your sleep with Serene Sounds Wrap. Drift off. Yeah, there's a pretty good ad there. Pretty good copy. Long-lasting battery life for uninterrupted sleep. And you know what? Let's do a quick store review for you as well in a few minutes' time. Okay. I think that's all the ads wrapped up. Guys, if you have an ad that you want me to check, now is the time to jump in and pop it in the chat. And don't be afraid. I'm going to be gentle, probably. What I'm going to do now, we've got 3 stores to review, and then I'm going to start with Bridget's first post and give her a store review, and then or ad reviews, and then ad statistics, and tell you guys what you're doing wrong or what you're doing right. All right, let's take a look. Life Ease first. All in all, this website looks fantastic. I don't love your logo, but I like your logo enough. It's good enough. Your colors are fantastic, nice and bright. I love bright colors for what do we call this? A kitchen or like a food related store. Now, I know this is using the theme. I know Austin's got the buy 1, buy 2, buy 3. Thing is, you got to be really careful and really think hard about when you want to use this strategy. It's a strategy that works really, really, really well for some products and not so well for other products because not that many people are going to have 3 or 2 fridges to put this in these days. Now the fridges are a lot bigger. Some people for sure might be interested in buying 2, but the question we have to ask ourselves is this. Are you going to get more sales by not having a choice the customer has to make right there? Or are you going to get more sales by having the choice the customer makes? My inclination for this particular product is if you have a less of a decision to make here about buy 1, buy 2, buy 3, it may increase conversions. So just keep that in mind. Not saying you have to change it, just keep that in mind, that's all. Okay, tired of your fridge feeling stale and your food losing its freshness prematurely? Close, that's close to really good. It is good. I'd bring this down and I'd add a bit of humor in here personally. I'd be saying something like, are you tired of the stale fridge smell? Or does your fridge, do you get fridge smell waft or something? Personalize it, humanize it, and add a little bit of humor in there too. Introducing the #1 fridge freshness enhancer for health-minded households. I'm not sure why there's a capital H there. Might be something to look at. Which will prevent food spoilage without harsh chemicals and changing taste. That doesn't really make sense. It does make sense. It will prevent food spoilage without changing the taste of the food, probably is what you want to put there. The Life Ease Plus Fridge Freshness Enhancer has been made specifically for those who want to live healthier by keeping their fresh food effortlessly with no chemical residue. Get 50% off and a 30-day risk-free trial today. Take a step towards a healthier lifestyle. Yeah, pretty good. The copy came together in the end. Here's why I love it. Fresh longevity, reduced food waste, odor elimination, no chemical residue, risk-free trial, 500,000 plus happy customers. Pretty good. 30-day risk-free trial. I love the GIF files too. They look great. Yeah, good job on those. Okay, questions. How does it work? So, are you sure this generates oxygen? Oh, wait. The enhancer converts oxygen into ozone through high voltage discharge, generating abundant active oxygen in a confined space. That doesn't make sense. You're saying it converts oxygen into ozone, but then you said generates active oxygen. This effectively eliminates odors in the refrigerator, keeping it fresh and extending food freshness. Additionally, activating the powerful mode can enhance its effectiveness when needed. Okay. Does the freshness enhancer require charging? Yes, it does. It comes with a USB cable. What are the operational modes? I don't care about operational modes. What are the functions? I somewhat care about those. Material. Size is good. What you haven't answered for me is how long I can use this before I have to charge it. That's the main thing. And how long does charging take? Those are the big questions that need answering in those FAQs. Your reviews are all fantastic. This looks like a great little product. Can't wait to see your results. Good job. Let's add it to cart. And let's see if you got a congruent product. Upgrade to a bundle plus, save 10%. This product will replace Life Ease plus Fridge Enhancer with the Everyday Bundle. Yeah, this must be new. Is this the new upgrades on one-click upsell? Because that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Cool. All good. Now, the only thing is, I didn't see a pop-up. There may have been a pop-up, but I didn't see it. So let me put my email address in here, and let me see if you send me an email. Must be Austin's new approach. It's actually a nice approach. I like that a lot. Bundles are great, and offering a bundle is always advised. I have bundles on my store as well. It's okay. I've got welcome to Life Ease Plus. Great. Your email looks fantastic. I think I can show it here too. Oops. Gmail. So this is the first email I got from you. Your 10% discount is valid for 72 hours. Yeah, it looks fantastic. And it landed in my inbox, which is lovely. So good job, guys. Great looking store. Everything's looking good. It's time to launch. Okay. Let's move on to Painersy. We're going to go to the compression gloves because that's what the ad was all about. Now this is a store where I would definitely recommend having the bundles in this store because these are bundled products. Like you would want more than one pair. Absolutely. Take pain management into your own hands. I like that. I like that a lot. Optimize your blood circulation. Boost recovery for faster mobility. Okay. Did you know that approximately 3.4 million Aussies suffer from chronic pain? Muscle and joint injuries can lead to restricted blood flow and cause a buildup of fluids, leading to swelling and inflammation, resulting in significant pain and discomfort. Our Painersy compression gloves enhance the blood circulation, reduce inflammation, and eliminate metabolic waste products that cause discomfort, thereby helping to relieve pain. That is a lot of word salad. But you're saying the right things. I just hope that I would love if you could break it down into being a little bit simpler, so it's not such a big mouthful. Because that's a long sentence. That's a really long sentence. So give me some points. Simply wear the Painersy compression glove as much or as little as you like, depending on your pain level. The open finger design allows you to carry on with your daily activities, just like 7,000 Aussies who already experience its benefits. I like your picture there. That's great. You got your loved by there. If you suffer from conditions, great. Questions? Yep, that actually looks really good. And I like that you've got chat with your doctor or healthcare professional. That's awesome. That adds credibility to your store and what you're selling, so that this isn't just claiming to be good. It's like it almost is like a doctor could easily prescribe this to you, sort of thing, which is great. Good thinking, because you're not making health claims. Jessica. Terrific. Let's take a look at your ads shortly. Okay. I am looking forward to seeing these ads work. Jim, let me put my email in your email form and see if I get a response. And did I have an upsell? I didn't see an upsell. Did I click an upsell? That's the question. Here we go. This product will replace Painsy compression glove. Upgrade and save. Get one of each of our best-selling products with your compression glove and take a positive approach to managing pain and saving 10% off this budget. Yes! That's great. Upgrade away. And your first email that came through. Welcome to Painsy. That looks great. Perfect. Everything is perfectly set up. Oops. And ready to check out. All right. Well done. Well done, Jim. So you got your ads, you got your store. Let's go. Good luck on your sales for those ones. And then Sleep Space. Everything looks nice and clean. I mean, the logo itself doesn't really scream sleep to me, but it is clean. And clean is good. I'd much rather have a clean logo than something poorly designed, but it'd be nice, I think, to have some kind of thing in there that mentions sleep. I'm not sure how you would do that, but it's not what I would worry about for launching. Sleep Space Serene Sounds Wrap. Best headphones to wear all night. Fall asleep faster with your favorite sound. Free delivery Australia-wide. So one of the things that I would probably be worrying about this product is there a part of this that's really bulky? Is this going to be hot on my face? Will the material make my excuse me, hiccups? Will the material make my skin itchy? Those are the things that I would worry about. Looking at your images here, good image, best image. That should be the first image that you show. And that's really nice too. Would people buy more than one of these? Probably, because then they might buy one for themselves and buy one for their partners or their kids, for sure. Did you know that 50% of Aussies need background noise to fall asleep? If you're one of them, we've got the perfect answer for you for your best night's sleep. That's really good. I think a lot of people do need background noise. Experience unparalleled sleep with Sleep Space Serene Sounds Wrap and enjoy uninterrupted rest with its noise-blocking, ultra-comfortable design, perfect for side sleepers. I like that. I'm a side sleeper. Enhance your sleep quality and improve your mood. Wake up refreshed to a deeper REM sleep. This might actually work. I like your image there. We got the text pointing out the features. Great. Simply connect your Sleep Space Serene Sounds Wrap to a Bluetooth device and play your favorite sounds to mask the snoring. I see how it works. You know, the only reason why I wouldn't buy this for myself is just because I have a Shopify store. And I'd never get to sleep because all I'd hear is my emails going off every time I get a payment. But other than that, yeah, that's really cool. Really good website. How do you connect to it? How do you charge it? Great. Can it block out snoring? Great, yes. This is all good. As with this store and the other stores that I mentioned tonight, there's one thing I forgot to mention. Store looks great. I would recommend putting a seal for maybe just down here where you talk about your refund. Have some sort of refund seal. I have it on my store. I put it on all my stores. Don't steal mine. Make your own. This is my 100% customer satisfaction guaranteed seal. I highly recommend you add this to the bottom of your store. Just adds that little bit of authenticity that they can rely on you. So that's what they've been missing, if you ask me. All right, moving on. So we've done ad reviews. We've done website reviews. Now it's time for actual ads. Let me help you with your ads is where I'm going with this. Bridget, hope I'm well. You would appreciate my guidance with ads this week. You've taken my advice and updated the primary product page on the website and installed Tolstoy. Yes, we need to take a look at this. Tolstoy is a great app that you guys are about to see. What it does, oh gosh, that's beautiful. It allows you to put these highly responsive, very fast loading videos on your website. Oh my gosh, they look beautiful. Let me put my email in. Okay, Wow. Your website looks gorgeous. I love your logo. Perfect lighting at your fingertips. Streamline your beauty regime. Banish cosmetic leaks and breaks. Color by 1 by 2. I don't think people will be buying multiple ones of these. I don't think. You might want to reduce the decisions they have to make by removing those options. Jessica says once you redid your one-click upsell, you've had 4 orders take the post-purchase upsell. Great, that's fantastic. That's how you make money. You know, you got to increase your basket size so that you make money. Okay, so you've shortened your ads to 30 seconds. No sales, unfortunately. You've reached out to my supplier, but the pricing was a bit more expensive than eBay. You're worried that your product isn't selling due to the higher price. Happy to jump on a call. So the thing that I want to say, Bridget, is it could be, and I want you to order this product yourself from your eBay supplier, just to make sure that they're not shipping this product from China. Make sure it arrives to you within the time frame that they've promised, like 3 or 4 days. For us, shipping this product from China, the reason why it might be a little bit more expensive would be down to the shipping options, but make sure you talk with our supplier and you ask them, you know, why is it cheaper for me to get this from eBay versus buying it from you? And they can explain perhaps what the difference is in and where the cost comes into. Okay. So all in all, landing page looks great. Would be great to have a seal down there for the full refund. But let's take a look at your ad. So we'll take a look at your ad library first. We've got 2 ads running.
Every time I get ready, I feel stressed with how unorganized my makeup is. I really need something to keep my makeup accessible. I recently found the Velux portable glam case and it's been a game changer for me. It's not just pretty, it has perfect lighting, so I can do my makeup flawlessly at home or on the go. It's designed to fit all my favorite cosmetics, keeping them safe from leaks and breaks. Now, my mornings are smooth, easy, and guilt-free. I can't believe how much better my routine is. Every time I get ready, I feel stressed with how unorganized my makeup is. I really need something to keep my makeup accessible.
Sorry,
I recently found
having a drink of my coffee there. No, the ad's great. So you only got 2 ads running. I would suggest it'd be great if you could have another set of ads and even some image ads to break up your ad account. So what happens here, right? If we look at our different ads, and if I showed you my account, like I've got multiple ads running in my campaigns, which is the way to go. And let me Damon, the app is called this Tolstoy app. Give me a second. Let me get to the account I want to show you. What was it? Home Craftology. How have I done today? Actually, I haven't even looked at my results today. Yeah, not great today. Not terrible, but not great. Cost per purchase is way too high, but might come down. Okay. So looking in my campaigns, right? I've got my top of funnel campaign. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different what would you call these? Different creatives here, different videos. Sometimes I have more, sometimes I have less. I've been whittling these down over this past 6 months to find my absolute best performing ads. But you need to have multiple ads to make that choice. Some of my ads, as you can see here, this ad is 15 seconds long. This ad here, which is some UGC, that's 15 seconds long. I like to keep my ads really short. This one here, this one's probably a bit longer. 45 seconds, this one. So I've got a few short options. I got a medium option, and then my best performing ad is this one here, which is 6 minutes long. So there's no hard and fast rule about what's going to work, what's not going to work. If I throw images in here, they do really well as well. I just don't have any that I'm running at the moment, but images work very well. So give Facebook variety. So what's going to happen, right? Some rando person who is most likely on the toilet or probably in bed late at night, unable to sleep, scrolling through Facebook, will see one of my ads here, and they might watch it. Actually, let me have a look over this past 30 days. I should probably keep this one running, to be honest. 45 is not too bad. Okay, they will see one of my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ads running. If they see this ad, which usually this is the first sort of ad they see.
Hi there, my name's Chris, and
it's
we've been
what I call, this is my my founder's, what do I call it? My founder reaction ad, and it's one of my best ads. So it's me, the founder of this store, talking in front of a video that I've made where I'm doing some ASMR of my product. So I don't wait for UGC. I don't wait to hire people. I go and make my videos myself because no one can do this better than me. Well, they probably can, but I wanted to do it myself first. I will go out and seek some UGC and pay some professionals to do it, but why not try and do it myself with the resources that I had? So I made this this video here of me doing the diamond paintings that I sell, and then I did my own reaction to that video, telling people I'm the founder, this is my brand, this is what we're all about, this is the product, and this is how it can help you. So someone might see that first. Great. What happens if you watch my video? Facebook puts you in video watched audience automatically. Automatically happens. If you interact with my ad at all by pressing like or commenting or clicking on the ad in any way whatsoever, you then get put into the ad engages group, into that Facebook audience. If you click on my ad, you get put into the ad clicked on audience. If you follow my fan page, you become put into the Facebook fan page fan. If you actually go to my website and look at a product, you get put into the product viewed audience. And all these audiences build up, right? So when they've seen one ad, Facebook will show you that same person the suite of ads that you've created in here. So some of these ads will perform at like $50, $60, $70 per conversion. For example, this one here. And you may turn that one off thinking that ad doesn't work. It's $60 per conversion. What you got to do is let it run for a week, turn it off, and then if your conversions go up, like the price of conversions goes up, you know you needed that one. You needed that one in there to be part of your conversion chain. It may have been, it didn't convert, but it warmed your audience up. Or you may find you turn it off and your overall, like your overall down here cost per sale goes down. Now, if you're like me and your average cost per purchase is around $40, but your product is quite cheap, you can't run a business. Okay, if your cost per conversion is $40 and people are only buying one of these, well, I have kits for as little as like $15, $20. If it's costing me $40 to find a customer and most people buy like $20 worth of stuff, I'm quickly going to go out of business. The most important thing that you can do is focus on your basket size. Okay, so since my cost per conversion is $40, I know for a fact that my basket size is, you know what, let me just double check so I'm not telling porcupines. What do I look at? Where is my basket size? This is all part of the Be Profit app, which I have open on my other machine right here. Average order value for the other day was $63 and that is $63 in AUD. So every customer is on average spending $94 on my store. My products are priced at 3 to 1, so 3 times margin. So if someone spends $100 on my store, it's going to cost me about $30 to fulfill. So as long as and what is this in? That was in Australian dollars. So if it's $40 for a customer plus $30 for the product, leaving me $30 there in profit. And that's how you can stay profitable. When you break it down, your costs like that, and you work on increasing your basket size. And how you increase your basket size, of course, is down to your pop-ups, your one-click upsells, and making sure you've got one-click upsell working post-purchase as a post-purchase upsell. Those are fantastic. And making sure your emails do your cross-selling as well. That's how I do it. Anyway, I digress. Man, I digressed a lot. Sorry about that. Bridget. Let me take a look at... I need your stats. So you want to jump on the call? I'm going to invite you to be part of this call, and then you can show me your Facebook. Let's do that. Did my screen just flip? Why is it flipping? That's weird. I can. Welcome to the stream. Well, you must be somewhere very cold. I'm up here on the Gold Coast, sitting here in my t-shirts all year. All right, do you want to share your screen, and we'll have a look at what's going on. That's the one. So we know for sure, looking at your landing page here, your store looks good. So it's not about the landing page itself. That's the good news. It hasn't worked yet. Is there something you need to like click to approve its? It's usually like, do you allow this app or this thing to access your camera? Entire screen would be good. Man, Tolstoy is beautiful. It just makes it look so much more professional. Are you on a MacBook? Okay, so you got to, I think, click allow in the system preferences, and then there's a tab you got to do to say Chrome, if you're in Chrome, can have access to your. And then I think you got to click a little lock to the left, the bottom left, to put in your password. And you may have to jump out of the stream and then close down the browser and then jump back in. Madison, Glow True Ads. One sec, let me have a look. I didn't even look at their call, to be honest, but I can do your ads for you now. Just give me one sec. How do I do that? Advance. Edit, no. View event. All right, Madison, we'll do yours right now. Okay. Thanks for making the call, by the way. Thanks for reminding me. I almost missed you entirely. Okay.
The girls are right. This is something that you need. You can change the type of light to target exactly what you want to target in your skin. My pores? Where are they? Because I'm not seeing them. Click the button, you turn it on. Then you can change the intensity. It's because my skin has never looked or felt better since I started using this. The girls are right.
Yeah, it's a pretty good ad. Not bad at all. Let me have a look at your second one.
My skin has never looked or felt better since I started using this. It's literally so easy to use too. And my pores, where are they? Because I'm not seeing them. With the click of a button, you turn it on. Then you can change the intensity, and you can change the type of light to target exactly what you want to target in your skin. I just had to show you the results. Like, look at how glowy she is.
If you could shave 4 seconds, then this would be a great ad. So it's good the way it is, but shaving 4 seconds off is going to bring it in under 30 seconds, and that's going to make it a killer ad. Great. No, good job. Good job with those ads. I'd love to see your website, but I don't know if you have your link in here. Yeah, you do. Let's have a look. Glow True looks fantastic. This is this kind of product at this price point. I don't feel like people are going to be buying 2 or 3 of these, so you might want to consider taking these off for this product, because the more decisions someone has to make, the harder it is to get that sale. The rest of your website looks okay. The product is interesting enough that I think it stops the scroll. It looks cool enough that, you know, people might be interested in this. It's quite expensive. One thing your website doesn't have is a lot of proof. So there's, like, because it's in the beauty niche, and I haven't said this to the previous stores today because they haven't really been in this niche, but you're competing with websites that look absolutely gorgeous with, like, comparisons from other brands and bringing in, for example, something I do on my website. I'm not saying copy my format at all, but just take this with a little bit of advice. When you come in as a premium brand, my diamond painting kits, my crafting kits, are probably the most expensive ones in the world. And I keep them expensive because I have my private supplier and he does it all perfectly for me. But this is a premium brand, so my prices are not cheap. And one of the things that I do, I have this style of review sprinkled throughout my copy. Now what this does, this is a psychological thing, right? I have something in mind for what I want to say. So I wanted to say the best quality. So I found a review that said the best quality so that I could say, I have the best quality. And then I put the review down in here. Homecraftology is the best quality that I've ordered and I won't be going anywhere else again. If you wanted to know, these are actually real reviews. I just went through looks and I did a search to find the things that I wanted to say. I wanted to say what this product does, what are its selling points as a review. I wanted to find one that said this is something you do to relax. So I found relaxing, calming, and wonderful. And I put the whole review in there. So I got the bit I want to say, the 5 stars, and then the proof that what I said is true. I wanted to say the best company, so I found one that told them that we are the best company. So that's the kind of thing that you can think about putting in your store. You can do it prettier than I did it. I haven't updated this in years, literally. So no, it's not not a modern design. This isn't how you would do a modern store. But I'm not going to be playing around with my conversion rate by experimenting with my store design at this point. No way, sirree. You guys, however, can use this information however you want. You can make a cool like Canva style review. You can find examples of how people post their reviews on their stores. There's some wonderful ways to show reviews. No problem, Bridget. Come back when you're ready. I'll invite you. One sec. Why can't I get to you there? Your name is right under the help. I need someone to leave the call so I can get to your name. One second, see if I can do it this way. Ah, bloody hell. Make that help go away. Go, damn it. I can't invite you, Bridget, because I don't know if you can see my screen or not. Let me show you what's going on. Yeah, right. Entire screen. See your name here? I need to click the 3 dots next to your name and say invite to co-host, but your name is right under the need help sign. It's got no 3 dots. Hold on a few minutes, and if someone else jumps in, I should be able to access your name there and give you an invite, I think. So hold on. Oh, wait. I can probably do it at the top there. Hold on. There we go. Invite to co-host. We're good to go. All right, let's try this again. Is there an error? So is it grayed out? So you got to click. You got it? It happens. All right, let's take a look. Okay. So just to remind everybody, we're looking at the B-Lux, the 2B-Lux. 2B-Lux, oh, double bundle. That's pretty cool. One sec. 2B-Lux portable glam case. All right, let's take a look through your ads. We got. Is this all? Cool. Okay. Yes. Yeah, it's hard to say at this point because you've only spent $50. So what? Ah, perfect. Perfect. Okay, that's looking a bit better. See, isn't that funny? When you looked at today's data, it was really good for personal care and for cosmetics, but over the longer period of time, it all evens out. So in this case, because all of the ads, like the testing that you've done with the targeting is giving you pretty much the same result as the broad, my advice would be stick to broad. If you can make this work with broad targeting, then you'll end up doing a lot better. But it's not so much about how long you've been testing, it's the amount of money you've spent. And the amount of data that's come in. So I'm pretty confident in $200. Like that's more than enough. Do you want to scroll to the right and let's take a look through some of the other stats? So did you had no add to carts? Okay. Well, how much does this cost you? Yeah, from eBay. How much does this thing cost you? Okay. Probably. The difference that you'll find though is with my supplier, you can kind of brand it. You can't tell the eBay supplier to put your card in into. Sorry, I'm just looking on eBay. What makeup case? And to like put in a QR code or anything. So if it was me, if this was my store, I wouldn't be sticking this just to Australia. I'd be going with my and I know that I'm trying to sell my supplier here too, and I don't want to sell my supplier. If you're comfortable just doing eBay, just stick with that. But the reason I'd be going to my supplier is I would take this to the USA, Canada, UK, New Zealand, maybe even Europe itself, if this was a product that worked, and he can do all those same places for the same price. What's the complementary product that you're selling? Oh yeah. So which one of those was the more expensive one from him? Okay, what was his price? I'd see if you can talk him down. So gotta remember, guys, and this is for everybody. Just because you're talking to my personal, this guy is my personal supplier. Okay, I'm a good friend of his, and he's been working with me for nearly a decade now. He's supplied Homecraftology, all my stores, and even stores that weren't even crafting related. He's done it all for me. Everything is a negotiation. And at first, maybe you can't negotiate a cheaper price right now for this particular product, but you show him you can sell more than 10, he's going to be able to go to the factory that makes this and then buy it in bulk and bring that price down. More importantly, he's going to put your card in there. So while it might cost you $1 or $2 or $3 extra, just increase your prices on your store. There's no reason why you can't charge $29.99 for this. Well, actually, there is some reason. How much does one of these cost at like one of those makeup stores? The blend brush. I mean, we're talking, like, usually at a store, though, for a blend brush, we're talking, like, $40, $50, right? Yeah, okay. So, and if he's selling that to you at 13, you can still make a profit on that. You can put that up to, like, $35 with a discount. So it's still possible. But don't forget to negotiate. In terms of sales, though, how much did my supplier tell you that the portable case would be? Yeah, so because you've had no add to carts and you spent $200, I'm a little bit concerned. Not that you've done anything wrong, okay? Your website looks top notch. This might not be the product though, because you might find if you put this down to $99, perhaps it might get better. Can you show me a competitor who's selling a lot of these? Cool. Is this Fancy and Co, or are they just Fancy and Co? Yeah. All right. Hold on a second. I'm just going to take the screen for 1 sec and just look in the ad library. Okay, so these are your competitor. Let me just double check that I'm only seeing their ads. Oops, Fancy and Co. Alright, so looking at what we've got here, so I'm going to ignore everything that's been running just since yesterday, because they're probably just still testing those creatives. I'm looking for things that have been running for a while. That's 3 days for these ones. For 4 days for those ones. Here we go. So what they're actually selling a lot of, it looks like.
If you're someone like me that gets ready in their car a lot and is always on the go, then you definitely need to get the Junie mirror. It's literally like having a little mini vanity on the go with you. I'm able to see how my makeup looks in 3D.
So they're selling those ones.
As a dark-haired woman, my facial hair stands out a little.
They're selling facial hair. A facial hair tool? Mini portable. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. I think that's one of their best sellers. Yeah.
Every time I'm out and about, everyone asks me where.
That's their best seller. 100%. Okay, so you're on the right track here, right? I would not remove your bestseller from your store, but I am concerned because you haven't had any add to carts. Now, usually when you've had no add to carts at $200 spend, that tells me the product's too expensive. But if you reduce your price, you're going to reduce your margin. You might want to try your current product at like $99. 120. Yeah, just because it's not quite 3 times margin, because it's a high ticket product, you might be able to make it work at like 2 times margin. Doesn't mean you just throw the idea away, because 2 times margin still gives you a $40 profit, right? Sorry, more than that. 2 times, it'll be this costs you $40. You sell it for $99. It means it's a 2.5 times margin. If this costs you $50 per purchase plus $40, you can break even. So you need to be able to get one purchase for less than $50 to make money on this, which you might be able to do. So give that a try first. Take this down to $99 and see if you can get some add to carts. Secondly, I would start to look at another product, because your website's great. Your brand is great. This whole idea you've got of illumination mirrors, I think it's really good. These guys are making stacks of money selling portable illuminated mirrors. And these would be much cheaper for my supplier Bron to get. I promise you, because they're smaller. The cost in a product shipping from China really comes down to how large the item is. If you can get a more compact product, then it'll be cheaper to ship.
Ooh.
These look really cool. If you sell enough of these, he could even ask the manufacturer to actually just print your name on the product, which would be absolutely wicked. Is your yeah, or just that's probably the good idea. Look on AliExpress for a very similar product and send them through. I'd be interested to see how this goes. But they've been running this since last month for like the last 30 days, so we can tell they're making money off these. They've been running them since May. Since May 7th. That's 2 months. I love this ad. Look at this ad. Can I make it bigger? No, I didn't want to do that. Hold on. It's too small, Facebook. Where is it? Did you see that ad? That is beautiful. And they've named this thing Taylor. Those cheeky buggers. Is there someone out there who doesn't like Taylor Swift and you can name it after her? I would definitely do that. But look, you're on the right track here. Don't get too attached to your primary product. If it doesn't work, get ready to pivot. The branding is good, the website is good, you've got the right idea, and you know what you're doing here. It's just now just trying to get those add to carts. So my suggestion would be, for one, try and track this product down. That's homework number one. Number two, reduce your price and then come see me on Thursday with the results, and I can help you make a decision on what to do next. But keep the energy up, because you're onto the right path here. You're welcome. All right, I'm going to jump you or bump you off, the co-host. See ya. All right. Who have we got next? Jess, I think. Joyce. How am I today? I'm not too bad today. You'd love my advice on what you should do for your next store ad performance. You launched your ads on Saturday. It's been 3 to 4 days since launch and no sales. Yeah, that's not a great sign. You've watched Austin's videos in V1 and V2 on how to interpret your results yesterday, and this is what you saw. CPM, $62. That's too expensive. CTR, 1.62. That's not bad. Cost per click, $3.88. No, not great cost per click, which is surprising because your click-through rate was pretty good. It might mean the audience that you're targeting or that Facebook wants to target is expensive. It could mean that. You turned off your ads that had 1 click or less, updated the ad copy with more urgency, added 50% sale, also noted the 30-day risk-free trial. You've done all the right things. You've added another ad to see if that would work. What do I think you should do? Based on the hook rate and average playtime, people seem to be liking the ads, just not following through. You're going on a holiday in 2 weeks' time. Should you turn off your ads? I don't want to tell you how to run your business in that way, because that could lead to a very unhappy marriage for some marriages. But when my wife, how do I explain this? My wife went through breast cancer treatment it was like 7-8 years ago, nearly 8 years ago. Thank goodness that she's been cancer free for the past 7 years. And it was during that time that I was really getting into e-commerce, because I really wanted to find a way to be home more. And I started getting into e-commerce in a big way. She finished her radiation. No, she didn't. She finished her chemotherapy. And we went off to go for a trip up to Queensland, where we now live, because we wanted to get away and have a refresh and start again. And I have a reason I'm going with this, okay? So day 2 or day 3, we're in the spa. And we're just talking, as we do. And she was just telling me that she couldn't feel her fingertips from the chemo treatments, and she was wondering if there's anything that she could do to help strengthen her fingers. And she's also telling me how bored she is at home all the time trying to get better. And I thought, bored? Fingertips? Holy crap, I saw a product on AliExpress that I was thinking about selling that would do all those things, and you'd probably love it because it's an easy craft for you to do. And she started being, oh yeah, tell me more about this craft. I knew instantly from that moment I needed to get it up into our room after our spa and make my store. And I made my store within hours. Within hours, Homecraftology was launched. I did my logo in 5 minutes. Granted, it was probably my 4th store, maybe 3rd store by that point. I launched it while I was on holiday. I created my first few ads, just bundled them together from some videos that I stole from other places. I know you're not supposed to do that, but I wanted to work fast, and I wanted to make sure my idea was going to work. And I launched it within 24 hours of the idea, and I ran my ads at night. You know, we'd spend the day together, and I just log into my account at night and tweak things, you know. And I've been doing that ever since. So should you work on your holiday? Probably not, but I do. I never stop working. Like I'll go away from my desk and I'll do things, but I'll always, before bed, open up my laptop, just spend a few minutes tweaking a bit of strategy here and there, close it down and see how it went. The worst thing you can do is just sit on your ads all day. You don't want to do that. Okay. Let me have a look at your actual ads. I'll invite you to come and share your screen. I just want to see your actual ad. Sorry if I go on a tangent, guys. I'm feeling very tangenty today. Okay, 50% off selling weighted blanket. Okay. All right, weighted blankets.
I took this off my bed for like a week and I've been having the worst sleeps ever.
I toss and turn a lot.
I'm going to give you some advice, Joyce, on the weighted blanket. I don't think this is a good product to sell. The weighted blanket came out a long time ago. I've actually tried selling this myself, and I've worked with a client who wanted to sell this product. I didn't have any success. She didn't have any success. I don't know anybody who's actually had success selling the weighted blanket personally. Does that mean you can't have success? It doesn't mean anything. You can absolutely have success, even when some people have gone on after me telling them it's not going to work, and they make it work. It's going to be difficult though, and I'd prefer for myself to launch a product that I knew worked. I don't think you'll find any competitors out there currently selling the weighted blanket and making a profit. But if you can prove me wrong and find me a competitor of yours that has actually got ads up that have been running this product for at least the past 30 days, then by all means, learn from them. Learn from them. Don't copy them. Just copy their ideas, rework it to your idea and launch it. But I don't think you're going to find that. Damon's saying he's tried it well and he didn't have any success. I think it's a product that too many people have seen, not enough people want. My daughter has one, my wife wants one, but it just doesn't work selling it on Facebook. So what would I do? Well, let me check on your actual store. Let me have a bit of a feel around for what you could sell. Dream Ease. Your store's good though. You got a lovely, everything. You got everything you need is there. It's just the product itself isn't particularly enticing. And also, it comes down to the people that you're selling this to. Mia, you think Greta VR started a weighted blanket in the Instagram, says active? What's Greta VR? Let's have a look. I might be out of touch, but I don't know what Greta is. Or what Greta VR is, personally. Yeah, well, I mean, if I have trouble selling it, and Damon has trouble selling it, it's going to be a challenge. Okay, so price-wise, it is very expensive. And you can only sell these in Australia. Greta Van Rail. Ecom Guru. Do they call themselves a guru? I don't really like anyone who calls themselves a groodle. A groodle. A guru. Oh yeah. Oh, Greta. This Greta. Okay. I know. I think I've heard of Greta. She looks very familiar. 3 multi-million-dollar ecom brands. Terrific. Yeah, that's, I mean, well done. Well done. I think I've seen some of her videos, actually. I don't see her selling a weighted blanket, though. And even if she did, we've got to actually find... Yeah, I've definitely seen her. I've definitely seen her videos. We've got to actually find a Facebook ad that has been live that is running a weighted blanket. We can do a quick search. Quiet Mind, Bamboo Living, Cozy Sleep, since July 1. I made my millions selling little tiny diamonds to stick on sticky canvases. You know, you can make money with so many things. Is that Dreamies? That's the one we're looking at. Dreamies. They popped up straight away. Brand cancelled. It was only saying this because you mentioned you had experience with this and it's not working. Ah, cool. Brand cancelled. Yeah, so even she promotes stuff and tries stuff out that doesn't quite work. I respect that. I respect that because she's out there trying things and you know, pivoting when she needs to. That's what a true ecom person does. What's this one? Active since July 1, Zeke. Winter is here. That's just mattresses in general. Comfy Sunday. Active since June 29. There's a lot of people trying. Weighted Blanket Eco. June 28. I mean, some of these stores I do know, like Barabee, have an amazing store, but we're not going to be able to compete with them. That is a different style of store for sure. When we're looking at our competitors, there's really two different types of competitors that we need to be aware of. One is e-commerce stores like our own that we're looking for, because those are the stores that will tell us whether or not this is going to work. The second type of store, the ones we've got to be aware of and maybe be not necessarily looking at, is the big branded e-commerce stores. And now it's hard to tell the difference at first, but when you've got a big branded store, their store looks like a proper developed custom theme just for them. Their ads don't look homemade. They look like real studio created ads. And the difference between those stores and our stores is they have investors. They don't need to run a profit on their ads. They're allowed to be given an ad budget to spend regardless of their profitability to build a customer base and then start making money off that customer base in time. We don't have that luxury. We can only run ads that make us money, enough to help us keep going. So we've got June 25th. I'm just going to scroll down a lot and see if I can find any that are running for, say, all of June. Comfort. If anyone else has found one, please let me know. I'd love to see what I did wrong. And then I'm not seeing it all down here. Viral hoodies though. Yep, I'm probably going to call it... Oh, weighted blanket. It's June 17th, but this is a,
you need to
a different one. This is woven, which looks far better. Like the quality looks very different. Here we got one. Hush. But Hush is one of those big brands that I was talking about. I wouldn't necessarily say that these guys are like us. These guys are one of those big players. They probably got a budget. Sensory Heaven. I got a sensory store. Let me just open these guys up, hey? I just launched a sensory store myself, so I'm just gonna put that in my bank for later. Weighted blanket down here. Again, that's a woven one from One Base, June 14. I'm not seeing the exact one that we've got. Here we go. But that's Eco, and they're one of those big, massive brands. Yeah, and I'm not going to trust them. Beautiful website. Let's click on their shop now. Let's take a look at their landing page. $189 with Afterpay. That's a big thing too. If you can get Afterpay on your store, you look much more credible. Delivery returns, free shipping. This is one of those very expensive brands out there. Oh, lovely copyright. Like, their store looks fantastic. They may be able to make this work. I highly doubt that they're running this at a profit. They're probably more worried and concerned about customer acquisition, to be honest. All right, cool. So my advice there is maybe have a rethink about the weighted blanket. Some of these are going to be very difficult to compete with, personally. Anyway, moving on. Let me get to the top here. Hold on, guys. Okay. Damon, did you want to jump on and show me your ads? Oh, actually, just to finish talking about Joyce. Given that you've launched 3 to 4 days, and that Austin's videos say that if you haven't had a sale within the first 4 days, it's probably not worth it. Have you had any add to carts? Let me just bring you, before I invite Damon on to have a chat, let me just have a quick chat with you, if you don't mind. Joyce. I'll invite to co-host. Hey Joyce, you're on mute though. You just might want to unmute yourself. Hello, welcome to the stream. Before we make a decision, can you just share your screen and go to your Shopify store? I hear you. I've actually got like 4 windows of Chrome open with like many tabs in each window. It is. That's the one. Yep. Okay, so from there, let's go to analytics. Yeah, that's dismal. Unfortunately, it's not your fault. Your store is actually quite good. It's the product. So we definitely want something with a bit more demand. That's what we want. And that's from actually. How long have you been selling this for? And how much have you spent? No, like how much on the ads have you spent? Oh, okay. So, and they went live on the 29th, did you say? So, the problem that I'm seeing is you've only had 88 sessions and you spent $200, which means you're roughly about $2.50 per click. And probably some of those are bots, right? So that's really expensive. Can you show me your ads real quick? Oh, no, sorry, your ad account. Yeah, I can. That's it. Yeah, cost per click is really high for a lot of those. Somewhat okay for some of them. CPMs are really high. Why? Why are they so high? And I know you don't need to answer that. So when we talk about CPM, Facebook's saying, for the people that I want to show this particular product to, and this is Facebook talking, like it's saying, I think I know who's going to buy this. The people who would be interested in this are very expensive to advertise to. And that's why your CPMs are so high. And even though your click-throughs are quite good, at 2.5% is a great click-through rate, the ads are good, because the CPM is high, the cost per click is high. The people that you're advertising to are very expensive to advertise to because they buy a lot of other things. Can you just click on ad sets and just show me your ad set setup? Let's just make sure that there's nothing wrong there. Okay, so you're doing testing. Cool, let's have a look at that again. Well, that hasn't helped at all. They're all really expensive. And yeah, most of what we would generally say these days is it's more likely for broad to work better for most products, but we do have to do this testing. Have you got campaign budget turned on? Just go into the campaign tab there and then click on edit on the campaign and scroll down. Oh yeah, we gotta, oh, that sucks. We gotta turn campaign budgeting on. So it's the very last feature down the bottom. So what's been happening, and this sucks. I'd really like, this is tough. This is a tough situation. Click publish for me, and I'll just explain the difference. So click on all the ad sets now, and I'll try and explain what's been happening, unfortunately. So the testing that you've done hasn't really given us the data that we want because you had campaign budgeting turned off, and that meant each one of these ad sets was bidding against each other in the auction. So that could artificially inflate the CPM, meaning the cost per click was very high. So in that sense, the test was invalid. But in the other sense, we've sent how many clicks is that? That's 54 clicks in total for one add to cart. We need 5 to 10% add to cart rate. So the add to cart rate's not quite there. The add to cart rate could go up if you maybe put the price of your product down. $179. How much are you buying this for? Yeah. So we could bring that down to maybe 120 or 119 and see if that works. I'd get rid of your bundle and save. You've already got enough decisions there on your landing page. And I'd get rid of your medium. I just have a light and a heavy. We don't want the people to be having to decide, you know. We just want quick action. I'd even consider getting rid of pink and just selling grey. So before we throw this out and say it's not going to work, let's bring the price down, reduce the number of choices that they have to make, and then test this for 2 more days with campaign budget turned on. Well, 3 times would be ideal, but with a high ticket item, we don't need to use the 3 times rule. Like 3 times is great. If you can find a magic product that you can get that at a high price, oh my god, that's fantastic. But in the meantime, just think about that in terms of if it's going to cost, on average, anywhere between $50 and $90 to get your customer, what can you afford to have the price as? And we just have to test. It may not work. You may not be able to break even, but you might. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong, and your landing page absolutely kicks ass because it's a good landing page. You know. We won't know until we've got the proper data. So if this doesn't work after 2 more days, get ready to pivot and take your laptop on holidays. So that when you can't sleep at night, you can just, you know, do a bit of midnight grinding, as my business partner calls it. Yep. And good luck for the week. Let me know how you go on Thursday. Perfect. You're welcome. I'll speak to you soon. Bye. All right, Damon, you're next. That sounded like a threat. Good. How you doing? Yeah, no worries. Yeah, we got you. Let's take a look at your results. Hopefully things are getting better. Okay. Maybe you're looking at the wrong screen. I can only see myself. You could open up another tab on this one. The curse of the ecom tabs. Perfect. Mm-hmm. Yes. They both look pretty similar, hey? Mm-hmm. And all of your spend, yeah, all your spend's going to fibro. I don't know about that. Chronic pain. Chronic pain's the winner for me. Yeah. That's a good call. That's actually looking good for chronic pain. And we have to be careful because we kind of want chronic pain to win. So we've got to be careful here not to put our own bias into this. Yeah, I don't know why you did that. You know, but in what you're doing right here, in this one, this is actually how I would personally set it up. Now that you've done your testing, this is exactly what I would do from this testing. I would have one campaign. The campaign would just have all the different targeting of ads. No, I've just what you got right here. I just continue this. So you got chronic pain, you got fibro, chronic pain, and arthritis, which has been turned off, right? I'd add arthritis back in there as well. Ah, fair enough. It's too painful for them to click the mouse. Oh, that's nice. That looks so professional that it's not funny. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, as I was saying, when I looked at your latest iterations, it just became too much. Your ideal, I think, landing page is somewhere between what you've got with Austin and what you had. Less is always more. Oh, that's lovely. I think if you were to I think if you were to add a couple of little embellishments, you'd do even better. As for which ones, that you'd have to test. But no, it's clean. You know why it's working? Because it's clean. Nice work. And so you're able to make money at like $100 a sale, yeah? You're able to make a profit at $100 a sale. So the question is, very similar cost per clicks, more clicks happening on the chronic pain one. Why is the cost per purchase so high? How many add to carts have you had for the chronic pain ad? Jessica, to answer your questions there, it's difficult for him to get this product overseas. That's his next challenge. Yeah, Jessica's asking, what about UK and US? Great. All right. Well, the good news is I've seen stats like that before, and Chronic's just having a bad week. That's all it is. It wouldn't make me choose Fiber over Chronic. Hold on 1 second. Fibro reach is 21k, but they've both spent the same amount of money. Why? No, that doesn't make any sense. Hold on, scroll back all the way to the left. You spent more money on Chronic for 10,000 less impressions because the CPM on Fibro was. No, I don't trust that over 3 days. That's not enough data. You might find over the next 3 days that kind of evens itself out. And I bet you, I wouldn't bet much, but I would bet you probably the Chronic C2 ad would overall be your winner in, say, a week's time. Yep. Sure, if you want to. Yeah. They will fight against each other, yes. Are they? One should automatically turn off, though. Oh, wait, so sorry, I misunderstood. Those are two tests. They're not going to fight against each other, but I'm not 100% sure what happens once the test is complete. Yeah, not sure. It's strange that it left it running after the test was complete. Usually it would pause it. What I would do though is I would turn them both off and consolidate into a new one. Keep them. Don't edit them because you want that data there. Yep. Yes, I think it does. I'm pretty certain it does. Well, it has for the last 3 days. But I wouldn't put all my eggs into one basket. Because, I mean, so are you saying the first campaign there was going to the old one and the second one going to the new one? What would be really good, right? It'd be good to consolidate them and then run one more A/B. Yeah, this because you've got different because you weren't testing this particular thing in this test. You weren't testing landing page. You were testing other things, right? So what I would do, I'd consolidate all of that into one campaign and then run one more A/B test, one going to the old landing page, one going to the new landing page, and I'd give it like 3 or 4 days. So you only test one. What do they call this? One prognosis? No, that's doctors. Yes, exactly. Yep, and then do one more A/B test. Yes, that's right. And no, I just make the consolidated campaign. Then I would do an A/B test, and the only difference would be the landing page. And then that's right. And the other campaign, that's right. We want to know very fair, well, and good which landing page converts the best. But you're going to need about, if we do this properly, a proper test would be about 10 to 20,000 sessions. So you're going to need to let the test run for a good amount of time. Because as you've seen with what you've just done, within 3 days you get a lot of spikes where one ad might do really well for like 1 or 2 days, and then you turn it off. You turn the other ones off. But then if you had let them run, they maybe would have evened out after after 6 or 12 days. You know. Yeah, and that's not just Meta. That's just people. You know, it's amazing what must be happening out there. Like there could be a particular day, right, where more chronic pain people come online at the same time, and your ads do really well. And you just can't predict these things. It could be a cold day and everyone gets sore and they're looking for a solution. Sure. Mm-hmm. Can you get them to make one video for fiber and one video for chronic? I do that because you know fibro works and we want chronic pain to work. That's good. I thought it would. But just because I want it to doesn't mean we have to force it to. I got the stamp, yeah. It's up to you. Personally, when I'm testing a product, I just test it with some random AliExpress vendor. And I don't bother getting a price from my supplier until I know that it works. If you go to a supplier, like he needs to make sure he makes money. So he's probably going to give you a couple of extra dollars on the price tag because he doesn't know that you can sell any of these. So once you go to him and you say, look, I've sold 20 of these in the past week. He's going to be like, right, let me get you my best possible price. And if you don't like the price that he gives you, negotiate and ask him, what makes this one more expensive than what they're selling it on eBay or what they're selling on AliExpress, and get an understanding. So they might say to you, well, it's too bulky, or it's too heavy, or it's more difficult to ship batteries, just so you can understand. And then you can actually negotiate. Like, well, what happens if we remove the batteries and the price comes down by $10? Well, let's go with that. So get an understanding for why the price might be more expensive than you anticipated. And I know when we were speaking with Austin and with my supplier and we were telling him what we wanted, we do charge a little bit extra to add your card in there and your logo and your QR code. That costs you. Yeah, and that's like a couple of bucks extra for that, the printing of that and the sticker of that, and then someone to go put that in the box. And your eBay people aren't going to do that, but You got to think, what's my end customer experience? Do I want them opening up something that says this is purchased off eBay, or do I want them to see my logo? Sorry, that was a bit of a rant for everybody. Yours are already approved. So from what I understand about the process is I approve it, and then someone from the team is going to come and make that conversation with my supplier, and you. And for anybody watching, if you got any questions about the process or about my supplier or anything like that, feel free to message me, and I'll be happy to help you out and answer those questions. Quite often, I'm probably just going to respond with, go talk to the supplier. This is what you guys got to understand. A business deal with a Chinese supplier, you can have, as I have had, a multi-million-dollar business deal with nothing more than a Skype conversation, not even a handshake. So there's always room to negotiate. There's always ways to make the product cheaper, or to, just don't take what he says and go say that's my only option. Talk about the options. Unfortunately, we can't sell your blankets. Sorry, your toppers, but but you can definitely find your US suppliers, which I'm sure you'll find. Nice. Yeah, well, I did see there are Chinese suppliers that can make your product in China and then ship them in bulk, but that's going to require. I wouldn't recommend that. Just stick with eBay for sure. Yeah, and it's no good because right now you're in the testing phase. I know you've made a fair bit of money from this, but it's still considered, in my point of view, the testing phase. You're still trying to find that equilibrium of how much you can spend per day. Mm-hmm. Same for me. Exactly. Exactly. Well, I may break that rule eventually, right? In your case, it's a different situation because you could brand your product and you could ship them anywhere in the world, but the question is, can you move them? Can you move them? And when you do that kind of thing, you could take that to Shark Tank and go get some investors and make that work. Or you could just keep doing what you're doing and probably make the same amount of money and build a bit of a. Well, with your smaller items. Yeah. And the company that makes these is quite a well-known big company too, so you can't exactly ask them to put your card in there. And they're gonna say politely F off. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, actually, I think that's it for the day. I'll just bump you off. I think that's it for the day, guys. Yeah, sorry, Damon. Sorry to cut you off. You're welcome. Anyone else have anything else before I sign off for the night? I think I got through every single person. Actually, one more thing that we have to do today. Sorry I missed this one. Hopefully you see this. One more website review. Okay, Ferg Room. We are looking at pet products, and we have. I'm gonna say it's not very inspiring for Ferg Room. Oh, and Jennifer as well. After. Yeah, we're good. Okay, I'll do Ferg Room, then Jessica, then Jennifer. Last three for the night. Okay, Ferg Room. Not the most inspiring website. Not a huge fan of the logo here for this. Now we're just going to shop now and look at your best product. it's not very pet themed, and there's not a lot of text to go with this. So this does need from my point of view, this does need a fair bit more work. Sorry, it'd be great if you could just go and make a custom logo in Canva with some more pet related logo. Have to think about your coloring scheme too. It doesn't feel like a pet store. It feels like like a beauty store almost, or some sort of other human product store. Premium electric pet nail grinder. So far, I've yet to see a single shot of a dog, which is a bit disappointing. This should probably be your first image. This is a nice image. This is pretty good. Make that your default one. And then I get to see a dog. Okay. Upgrade large motor with surging power. Upgrade. That doesn't mean anything to me. As someone who's thinking about getting one of these, I don't know why I would want that. So break down for me why that's important. Okay, so we've got Fur Groom Premium Electric Pet Nail Grinder. Safer for your pet. Quiet motor for less stress. Free express through. Those are pretty good. Those are pretty good as well. Yeah, I like that. Less stress for your pet. Did you know most Aussie pet owners are trimming their pet nails wrong? Most don't know how to trim their nails properly to avoid... Look, that is true. I got pets. And here's the thing. I don't trim my pet's nails because I'm too afraid of causing distress and pain to my pet. And I'd rather pay someone to do it. If you could say that, it's not just we're doing it wrong. Most pet owners are too afraid to trim their nails pets. And that can cause issues because my pets scratch us. And they leave marks on us. And our marks get infected and itchy. And the pets scratch the floor and they scratch the wood, you know. Fix that in your copy and you'll get a lot more customers. Most Aussie households trim their dog nails, which is not as precise, nowhere near as safe as nail grinding. I tell you, most households don't even do that because they don't even know what to do. Okay, your image there is quite good. Precise nail grinding, quiet motor, easy use, comes with a charger. It'd be better to see it like with a dog. We need a lot more dogs in here. Simply throw your old pet nail trimmer grinders and replace with that for Groom Premium Electric Nail Grinder to ensure smooth, well-rounded nails every time. It grinds nails in seconds to ensure a precision cut while protecting the sensitive parts of your pet's nail. Well, it's cool. I want more proof as to why my pets will be better off. In this situation, I think you should use the Tolstoy app or just the GIFs of people using this so I can see this in action and I can see that the dog is not distressed. And that would be a lot better for me. Discount if I buy more. Is it safer than nail trimming? How long does battery last? That's good. That's good. Probably some more FAQs in there about how to make this not stressful for your dogs would be great as well. And good reviews. So there's a fair bit of work to be done on this store. So let me know if you have any further questions about that, and I'll be happy to answer. Now, Jessica, let me get you up on the stream, and then Jennifer will get you up after that. And I'll stop sharing my screen. Welcome. You're muted. Yours is My Shine Sister, yeah? Oh, I'm looking forward to this one. So I'll just share my screen real quick. Well, that sounded naughty. I got her back-end Shopify store, ladies and gentlemen. And Facebook too, although it fits with the products. So I want this product to work so well because this is the perfect niche. Just for anyone who's watching has never seen these before, I love products that are easy to ship, lightweight, and that people come back for more of. This ticks all those boxes. And while you may find that this is a little bit difficult to get off the ground, as I'm sure you're experiencing, that's okay. Just keep going with this, keep listening to me, and keep trying new things, because you're building customers who will keep coming back. This is a completely different style of store to what most people on this program have. This is more my niche, you know? This is more my thing. Oh. Yeah. When you start getting those, you realize this is how you do it. This is how I did it. This people would be like, "Thank you, Chris, for a wonderful craft. We loved it. We loved your wife's story." You know, this is how you do it, and I love your brand. It's only going to get better from here. So just quickly, what's your best seller? Is it your Black Betty Hipster? It's good. Have you talked to my supplier? Cool. Mm-hmm. Great. Yeah, yeah. Right. So, no. So yeah, my supplier would ask that regularly too, but Austin and I have found a way to not be able to do that. But my sure. So my thoughts on this, right? I would prefer you to go through my guy, preferably, because he will be able to put your logo in there and stuff, and he can actually later on he can well, you've already sold a few, so he can actually put your tag in there. And his brother owns a textile store, so there's all sorts of things that they could do. And Bron, my guy, would be happy to work with you on packaging too, like get you actual branded packaging. But I'm not saying you have to do that. I'm going to show you right now. If you wanted to go with another supplier and you want to add the stuff, you come in and you add the stuff here. You just don't give them all the access. All they're going to need is to install an app. So you can just say manage and install apps, and that's it. That's all they need. So your store won't be at risk. And when they've done the work, all they're going to do is, the reason why they want to do it is because the app that they want to install is written in Chinese, and it's yeah. Yeah. Austin's got a video on how we do it through our other app with our supplier if you wanted to do it that way. But perfect. Yeah, take that, show him, and he'll probably do better. It'll be more encouragement for him to do better. And like the more evidence that you have to say, look, I sell 5 of these per day or whatever, the cheaper your price is going to be for anybody. So that's very, very good news. Let's take a look at your store. Look at this. No. Your problem is not your ads. It's your conversion rate. We just got to do a little bit better. So looking at the last, let's take a look. Yes. It does. 100%. Basically, look, so you're doing really, really, really well. This is a niche that, even though your stats aren't great, I want to help you get these stats up, because this is the exact niche that works. And you've sold enough. Like, you've proven that this works. We just need to get your add to cart rate from 3.5 up to more like up to like 5 or 6%. We got to get your reach checkout to 3%, and we just got to get your sessions converted to 2%. So we just got to convince one person out of 100 to buy your products. As for how we do that, your website was great to launch with, but I think we need to look at your competitors and look at their landing pages and start thinking, how can we make your page shine like their pages? I think so. Yes. Yes, you know exactly what to do. Just make it more visually appealing. It's your size, as you said, your size chart there really helped, because it's a perfect place to put it. It explains everything. That's great. There's probably something missing from your site that your competitors have. And have you got UGC for this one, or was it terrible? Yeah. It might be a good opportunity to invest in some UGC. Even if it's terrible, not for your ads, but you could be putting Tolstoy on your store here and just showing off some ladies wearing their briefs. Mm-hmm. Great. Yep. I'm just trying to load your Wheelio. It's not loading. Yes. Are you doing your weekly campaigns? Perfect. Your conversion rate will bump up when you start your campaigns. And I want you to, every week, pick a different set that you want to talk about. Talk about some of the feedback you got from it. Talk about, what parts about it you like, and then give your email list a different discount on that every week, like a 30% off discount. You got to make it profitable for you. So just have a think about what discounts you can't give. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, when you go through our supplier, you won't do any of that. Yeah. Do I have access to your ads? Oh, I do. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, let's take a look at this last 30 days. High performing, fantastic. $50 per purchase. It's not bad. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, your cost per click is great. Your click-throughs are great. So your Facebook ads are on fire. They are fantastic. Which one? Yeah, keep them both on. Keep them all on. That's okay. Let Facebook do what it wants to do. You need these 3 ads, and you probably want some more UGC ads in here eventually. But look, don't touch your ads. Your next mission is definitely your website. Now, if anyone else is watching this, no, don't touch your ads. Your ads are perfect. There is nothing to change. If you change anything now, you're going to risk coming out of high performance. The only thing you should change if you feel comfortable is your daily budget, which should only go up from here. But not yet. We got to get this conversion rate up. That's the thing. These stats might be a bit jaded because I was including the Miracle Belt. Oh! Wow! Damn! Sorry, I was including Miracle Belt in these stats. When we take it out, you get 2, 4, and 6. Dude. Oh, that's amazing. I am so happy for you. So for this one, right, what's going to happen is you're building customers right now. And while you may be investing a bit and losing a bit, there's other brands out there that invest millions before they see returns. You're not going to be like that. Yeah. Yours will be much quicker. Your average order value, $81. That's fantastic. That's up 26%. Now, playing around with adding a bundle as your upsells at the end, that might increase your average order value even more. Bringing out new products and announcing them over emails, that's probably when you're going to actually make profit. Your emails will definitely be how this works. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. No, it's the same. So let's open up Black Betty. How you like when you go through the supplier, they'll just look at the order and say, okay, 5 of these, and they'll throw them in. For them, it won't be about how you set this up at all. So you got buy one variants, and you got the bundles. So you need to add an option here for color. Or does this one not? Okay, which one were you talking about for the color? Was it Comfy Jane? Okay, so you've got your bundles, then you've got your colors. Yeah, that should work. Okay. So okay, what I'm about to show everybody who has just launched their store and is yet to make a profit, ignore, okay? Do not need this app. But the app that I'm going to show you, it's $50 a month. And this is how I do it. This is how I do all my promotions. It's called Discount Ninja. It's not easy to configure this monster of an app, but this does everything that you want, and you'll be able to take away that option there for buy one get one and buy two get two. You'll just create an actual promotion in here. For example, I've got a promotion where is it? Bundle upgrade. So this will give a free gift in the cart if they've done certain things. This isn't the exact promotion you're talking about, but this app can make that promotion. So there can be an automatic thing where you add 3 to your cart, and then it automatically makes one free, and they can choose the separate ones individually. So this can do that. And to show you kind of what it looks like, let me show you. It's a very pretty app, and does everything that you want. So like I've set this one up so the customer has to come from a specific link to enable this particular bargain or this particular special bundle. But for you would just make an automatic discount. And now when I go to my cart, it's automatically added the free gift in there. Correct. And you can make it so instead of having this option here of buy 1, buy 2, buy 3, you just have some text. Buy 1, get this. Buy 3, get this. Buy 5, get this. And you'd set that all up inside Discount Ninja, and it would do it all automatically in the background for you. That would actually make it easier. Your conversion rate would go up because there's less decisions here. That lady... Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, that lady there has given you one of the best gifts that you can possibly get given by a customer. She's told you what the conversion rate issue is. If she's having trouble with that, many customers are. Yeah, and that's one of the dangers of having the decision up here. Now your size chart should not be under your add to cart button. It should be under your size. Yeah, gem pages will help there. So you're probably going to want to create a different style of template for each one of your products. And then Damon's got a lot of experience in gem pages. Gem pages is the prettiest way to make your website look like that proper, sleek, clothing store look that you're kind of missing here. Oh, I've used gem pages before. It's easy. And there's plenty of information on the inside the app on what to do and how to do it. You won't have a problem. If you do, just message me if you get stuck. I'll be happy to give you a good point in the right direction. That's right. That's right. Now, for most people, I wouldn't recommend going into gem pages and making your website beautiful. The theme that you're given as part of this whole course is fine for most people. But in this case, for this type of product with this type of market, we just need to add that little bit of extra shine. No, they won't see you working on it. Once it's ready, you just click publish and you're ready to go. Now, one of the things that you might want to change on your top header here is not just home bestsellers shop. Like if you look at other, what's another brand that is a competitor? So look at what they've got here. Shop all is the very first thing. That's really important to have that shop all there. Period underwear, period swimwear, teens outlet. So you'd have shop all, you'd have period underwear. You don't have period underwear. You'd have shop all and incontinence underwear. Ah, well then break it up. The way that they've broken it up is probably really cool. Even though it's the same, it's solving a different problem. So that's very cool how they've done that. Nice. Now, the suppliers, do they have any models that you can use? Oh, no, you've got models, don't you? Look at their homepage. Oh, look at this. How beautiful is that font? And that copy there. That's great. And I love the scrolling thing there. Oh, it's beautiful. What a beautiful website. Beautiful layout. No, you don't. You don't need to. What you've got is enough. Your Now your images here are more than enough. You just need to work on the layout now. Look at how clean this looks, and then the colors. It's just gorgeous, and that's really going to help their sales. So that's all you need. You're nearly there. And I wouldn't just say that. You're nearly there. You were going to take this store to $1 million a year for sure. You will. The fact that you've already got people emailing you back and then telling you why they're having trouble buying, oh my god. That's like... that's the other thing too. This, as you grow, this might become a bit of a problem. Because the Australian consumer watchdog doesn't like us having permanent discounts on our store. They're like, was it ever $60? So, yeah. So I would have a think about that, and what we want to price it, maybe at $40 with a 25% discount. Yeah. When you have Discount Ninja, it becomes a bit more difficult too with what your before price was. So on my store, my products are always priced at 4 times margin. So 400% markup. And then I usually give people, see here, I usually give people 25% off as an automatic discount. So if you're coming to my store and you don't have any other discounts activated, you'll get 3 times margin. So right within that lovely range. And I even, because it's 4 times margin for me, I even go as high as 40% and even 50% in my emails. All right, good job. Time to dig into this website. All right, you're welcome. You're welcome. Now one more for the night. Jennifer, come on down. Do I need to invite you again, Jennifer? Or did you leave and come back? I'll send you another invite to the new one that just popped up. You can't join? Ah, damn. Let me see your message. Just scrolling up. There's a lot of messages tonight. I can't see any messages from you at all. Do you want to just let me know if there is something you want me to look at? And I'm going to close these down. And if not, I'll just give you a couple of minutes just to let me know if there is something I need to look at. Ads Manager, yes. No problem. What's the name of your store again? Sorry, Ads Manager is taking ages to load tonight. What's going on? Let's go. My Relief. Ah, yes. My Relief. Oh, you're selling those patches. These guys. Can't wait to see how you're doing. Come on, Facebook. Here we go. a relief. From the 16th until today. Okay, no problem. From the 16th until today. I'm excited for this one. Okay. $33 per purchase. Spent $500. I want to see how much you've made. Let me just customize my columns here. Nope. What have we got? Cost per click, CTR link clicks, great. I want to know purchase total. I want to know add to cart total. And I want to know purchase value. And ROAS. Let's go. Okay. 41 add to carts, 16 purchases. Usually for me, my add to cart rate is double my purchase rate. So at 41 add to carts, but only 16 purchases, we got a little bit of room there to try and get back some of those sales. You've spent $500 in total to make what Facebook thinks is $657 with a ROAS of 1.21. Not terrible, but not too bad. Then you're inside your ads. Let's take a look. Okay. We've spent from $333 for your knees pick. 70 cents per click, 13 purchases, 30 add to carts. That's pretty close to being pretty good. So you've spent on that one $383 to make $441. That's not bad. With a ROAS of 1.44 on both of these, that's pretty good. Yeah, you look, from my point of view, you've found a pretty good product. Your website's pretty good. Your ads, if I'm going to be honest, they're not great. So the product is good, the website is good, the ads, they're just not attractive. And they're not particularly effective on the image at telling me why this is good. And I mean, look, it's just not an attractive knee. And knees are hard because knees are not an attractive part of the body. So, okay, what you need to do now is really experiment with your ads here. Now, I am seeing cost per click, $1.93, $2. They're not terrible. Your click-through rates are not terrible either. Yeah, it's just time to make some ads, I think. It's just time to be prolific and go test as many ads as you can test for this. Take as many photos as you can of possibly maybe some more attractive knees. And what I mean by when I'm saying attractive ads, I'm not saying go try and find pretty people. What I'm trying to say here is make the picture more attractive. So this is a little bit better in terms of images, but it's mostly just knee. I'm talking like a little bit further back, a little bit more cinematic, more colors, more lighting. You know, in general, just a little bit more. What I would do, I would turn them off and test out new creatives and new images. Because, oh wait, the cost per purchase is really good. Gosh, this is close. That's a really good cost per purchase at $26 and $29. Good gosh, if you can just get this cost per click down a little bit more, this one here, clicks, cost per link click, if you can just get this down a little bit more, gosh, this will be good. Yeah, go and experiment. Do I have access to your store? I do. Great, let's have a look. Oh, goodness me. My wife's going to be wondering what I'm watching. Look at that. 10%, 6%, 4%. Oh my God. What? Okay. What we need as well. Two things that we need. Prettier ads. And we got to see what we can do to get this average order volume up a little bit. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a challenge, but I know you're up for it. If we can get this to $60 on average per order, you're going to do so much better. Oh, this is getting really close. This has come so far. How would I do this? Jennifer, I think you need packaging. And I think you need to settle on an actual number of items that are going to be in a single package. Your competitors have this lovely package. And you can work with my supplier about getting these packaged into like 24 pieces. Take your average order, okay, and figure out the average people want to buy. Maybe 12 pieces is too... Oh, wait a minute, let's have a look here. So your average order value is $45. So most people are buying either 24 or 36. Packaging, I'd be packaging 36 pieces for $44.90. I know everyone's buying different ones, but if you had less options available, would they spend more money? We've just got to get them to spend a tiny bit more money here, and then your $30 purchases will be getting you $60. Wait, if it's costing you $30 per purchase, it'd be great if we could get you like a $75 orders. Now, once we add these to cart, there's no upsell. I think you need an upsell. And I think you need an after. That's pretty good. I think you need to use your one-click upsell and do a post-purchase upsell. A post-purchase upsell is different from the in-cart upsell. It's after the sale has happened. You do it through one-click upsell, and once the purchase is complete, one-click upsell pops up a product. The customer can click one button and they get charged for it, and it gets added to the order. That would help you put your actual your average order up. That's all we got to do now. Get your average order up. Cross-selling. Yeah, I think you might need different products for sure. You've got your niche now, pain relief and heat pack. Like, that's your niche. Go look at the other congruent products that your competitors are selling, if they are selling any. The thing that I saw your competitors doing that you're not doing is packaging this up into a beautiful package. And this would be a great ad. Have you tried this as an ad? This little GIF here? That'd be perfect. Have you not tried that before? But what I want you to do most of all is experiment with those ads. Yeah, give that a try. I think this would be a much better ad. Look how much, that's much more attractive. The product looks better on their knee. The angles look better. It's describing in visual terms what this is. So then, if you run that as an ad, you'd probably do better. Let's have a think about reducing, maybe take 12 pieces away. If you take 12 pieces away, just selling it in 24, 36, and 72. So that we can encourage, just test this. If this works out that you get less sales in a week, put the pack sizes back. But if you reduce the pack sizes and you make more money, then you keep them. What else? And then the one-click upsell, right? And then your emails too. Cross-selling via emails and putting out some really nice campaigns with good discounts for those people on your email lists. But yeah, you've almost got it, Jennifer. Just keep going. This is almost it. I'd be getting very excited if this was my store. For sure. If I saw, if this was a competitor store that I saw, I'd think about launching this product too. So well done. Good job. I think you can make this work. Don't give up. Not when you're this close. You're literally one good ad and one good decision on your landing page away from being able to scale this. It doesn't take much. You just got to tick one more box on either side. You know, one more box and things start to turn around and you're all of a sudden in profit. So we just got to use the strategies that we have to bring that cost per purchase up, or the cost per purchase down, or your average cart value up. Those are the only two things we can really try and do: cost per purchase down or the cart value up. And there's so many strategies that I've taught you. Just keep your head down and keep trying new things. You're welcome. Oh, I'm so proud of you. So proud of you all. God, we got some great students. And for those of you who are just watching this, I don't know if any people get this far into it, other than my regulars, but if you get this far and you're wondering how we get to this point, just keep your head down, keep listening, keep learning, and keep going. All right, guys, I'm done for the night. I shall see you all on Thursday when we do it all over again. Have a great week, guys. I'm going to get those sales. I'll see you then.